What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 5 best parks in the Winston-Salem area. Let's get into the video. My name is Ramon Lomeli. I'm a local realtor and the team leader of the Smart Move Group brokered by eXp Realty here in Winston-Salem, as well as all the surrounding areas. I wanted to make this video for you guys today because I get a lot of people moving to the area, and you know, one of the beautiful things about living in North Carolina is our beautiful outdoors. And what better place to enjoy the outdoors than obviously some of our city parks here in the area. So these are going to be the 5 best parks in the Winston-Salem area. According to me, this is going to be an opinion-based video. Feel free to make your own opinions. Before we jump into it though, I do want to remind you that if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or there's anything at all I can do to help, feel free to reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, let me know how I can help, if at all. The number on the screen is my cell phone number. I think it's gonna be here, maybe here. One of these corners, there's gonna be a cell phone number. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because those kinds of things keep me motivated to keep pumping out these videos for you every week. And I know it may not seem like a lot, but honestly, taking the time to do the research, go out and get video for you guys, and then spend hours editing these videos does take some time. So I would really appreciate it if you showed me some love there. Oh, and by the way, I'm also gonna leave you some awesome, helpful links in the about section of this video, the Winston-Salem Relocation Guide, as well as more information about these parks, and maybe some homes for sale in the area in case you're thinking about making the move to Winston-Salem. The City of Winston-Salem Recreation and Parks Department maintains over 79 parks in the area. Whether you're just looking for a grassy area with some park benches, or you're looking for a lake to go fishing, or maybe some hiking, we have plenty of options available. The first park that we're going to talk about in today's video is going to be Tanglewood Park. Now, Tanglewood Park actually sits inside the city of Clemens. It's just a short ride from Winston-Salem, but trust me, it's well worth it. Tanglewood Park is an 1,100 park and recreation center located right on the Yadkin River. Tanglewood Park is a beautiful and well-kept destination for outdoor enthusiasts. Tanglewood Park's biggest claim to fame is probably going to be the Festival of Lights. That's going to be a holiday light show attraction that brings people from all over the Southeast. People come here from all over the Southeast, and we've gone many, many times. We actually didn't go this past year. We really meant to, but we just had so much going on. And it's kind of hard to describe if you've never been to a light show before, but trust me, it's well worth it. I will recommend it to anyone that comes to the area. I've taken friends and family, and it sounds like, okay, it's some lights at a park, I don't get it, but once you go through it, it's amazing. You'll get it, trust me. The Festival of Lights is over 4 miles, and over 1 million lights are included in this show. You can drive through it in your car, which is what we usually do most of the time. There actually are hay rides available, but the best way that I haven't done yet is in a horse-drawn carriage. Festival of Lights is amazing and everything, but Tanglewood Park has actually so much more to offer. It has 2 championship golf courses. They even have soft golf there, which I had to look up and find out what that was. Tanglewood Park is also a very popular wedding venue in the area. Inside of Tanglewood Park, there's actually a lot of venues, different venues that you could hold events at or even get married, have wedding ceremonies in. But the most popular is probably going to be Mount Pleasant Church. Mount Pleasant Church is a historic chapel that was built way back in 1809. It's a really quaint and pretty spot that you really got to check out. Now, I've never been invited to a wedding there, but I have driven by there. It looks pleasant, it looks beautiful. Kind of gives you that old school vibe when you're getting married. So if you're looking for something like that and you're getting married in the Winston-Salem area, highly recommend. They also have a bed and breakfast, which is called the Manor House. Inside of Tanglewood Park, they also have an aquatic center. I've taken the kids as they were growing up there many times. They love that place. It's a pretty big pool with a bunch of little things, water, games for the kids to play. There's actually a dog park inside of Tanglewood Park as well. It's a really nice, big, well-kept, fenced-in area. They actually call it Tanglewolf, so the head of their dad joke department definitely named this one. They have stables, they have horseback riding lessons, they have rides and carriage rides. You got to reserve those though. BMX racing tracks, fishing, paddle boat rentals. They have a 4.5 mile mountain bike trail. They have several actual trails that is nice, so you can take a walk. They have the wooded ones and they have the paved ones as well. Playgrounds, tennis, there's so many different things to do inside of Tanglewood Park. And it's actually the host of many annual events and festivals. I've been to beer festivals there, I've been to wine festival there, I've been to craft shows. All kinds of stuff happens almost every single weekend at Tanglewood Park. Up next, we're going to talk about the Quarry at Grant Park. The Quarry is actually a 228 acre park that actually operated as a real quarry where they pulled up natural resources for businesses in the area from the 1920s all the way till the 1970s, at which point it was donated to the city. It filled up with water and it became a beautiful lake. The last time I went to Quarry Park a couple months ago, they actually had a lot of new things that they're building. So they're constantly expanding and adding infrastructure there. There's a lot of things to do already. Quarry Park is a peaceful place to go if you want to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. The park actually has an overlook, kind of like a bridge that overlooks the quarry, so you can go all the way out there and stare down at the beautiful deep blue water. They also have playgrounds, and they have over a mile long walking trails and biking trails. They now have an amphitheater stage thing now, which is really cool. I'm sure they're gonna have events there in the future. I haven't known of any events in the past, so maybe that's something they're planning on doing. They obviously have the lake there, but they also have a lot of, you know, regular stuff like really clean bathrooms and water fountains. This is gonna be one of those that you just have to go to kind of get it, because there's not a lot on paper, but once you get there, you're like, oh, this is really pretty. I really like this. It's a beautiful scenic experience. Next, we're going to talk about the park that I go the most frequently in Winston-Salem. Before we jump into that though, I just want to remind you that if you have any questions, comments, concerns, shoot me a text, give me a call, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so I can keep making these videos for you guys. And don't forget about those links in the about section of this video. Bailey Park is an urban green space located in the middle of downtown Winston-Salem in the heart of the Innovation Quarter. It's very popular and it's very trendy for the people that live in the downtown area of Winston-Salem. Now, it's only 1.6 acres, so it's rather small, but it has the most events of any other park that I know of. They got outdoor festivals, they got food trucks, they got yoga, they got movie nights, they got bands playing. It's amazing. There's a ton going on and everyone's so nice and friendly when you get there. There's a really big amphitheater space out there for all the bands rocking out. There's a lawn space, which if you drive through Bailey Park or you're around there, you're gonna see people walking their dog, throwing the frisbee around, throwing the ball around, having lunch. The cool thing is that surrounding Bailey Park, there's all kinds of really nice bars, high-end restaurants, coffee shops, ice cream places, just endless amounts of things to do. Whether you're into having some nice wine or a good beer, or you just want to go to catch a nice pizza with the kids and bring it back to Bailey Park. If you're a dog lover, you're probably going to love this place because there's a lot of different people walking their pets all around. They got awesome bathrooms, which sounds kind of silly to say, but some of the parks in the area have some bathrooms that are not so nice. So these are actually clean every time I've been there so far, and they're taken care of. They're fully stocked, so that's a plus. They actually offer free Wi-Fi at Bailey Park, which I didn't know that was a thing, but doing some research, I found out they have free Wi-Fi. I'm sure the kids would love that. It's actually one of the things I recommend people do when they're coming to visit the area, trying to get to know Winston-Salem. Hey, go to Bailey Park, check out the vibe, check out the people. There's plenty of things to do around there, and then you can decide where you go from there. Next, we're going to talk about Miller Park. Miller Park is a serene park with paved trails through wooded areas, which, you know, the woods are nice, but it is also nice to be able to ride a skateboard or ride a bike through, you know, the park. They have many picnic areas. They have sheltered areas that you have to reserve. They have nice bathrooms. They have electrical outlets. So, and I know this because we sometimes hold our client events at Miller Park. It's actually right down the road from here. And so having, you know, we have like inflatables for the kids to jump on, and we needed power. So it's convenient to have electrical in the park. The large trees provide tons of shade. So it's a beautiful walk. It's located inside of Ardmore, which is a very trendy neighborhood in the area. And you get a lot of nice, friendly people there. It's super close to a ton of locally owned shops and restaurants. And it's right off of Stratford Road as well. So you can get to the highways, you can get to the mall, you can get to the movie theater. I mean, you can do anything. I mean, the location is really important, and you're gonna get that at Miller Park. Miller Park also has an amphitheater or a stage. They have a baseball field there, dogway stations, drinking fountains. They have bocce ball courts as well, which a lot of these parks have bocce ball. I didn't realize it was such a popular sport. They have child-sized tennis courts for the kids, obviously. Horseshoe pits, workout center. And one of the things that I really like is that there's benches throughout. So you go 20, 30, maybe 50 feet, and there's gonna be either shelter or a bathroom or another bench. We're almost at the end of the list. We're gonna talk about a really awesome, one of the more popular parks in the Winston-Salem area. Before I do though, last plug, I promise, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget about the links in the about section of this video. And if you need anything at all, feel free to give me a call. Salem Lake Park. One of the awesome things about Salem Lake Park is that it's located just minutes from downtown Winston-Salem. Salem Lake is the largest body of water in Forsyth County. It's a 365-acre lake. Picturesque landscapes, abundant wildlife. I've heard of some snakes out there, so be careful. Peaceful surroundings. I mean, it's just just an awesome park to go and relax. They have a marina there, the Salem Lake Marina Center, which you can actually rent it out for events. I've never been invited to an event there. I've thought about having like a team meeting for the real estate team here. There, it's quite expensive, but it's really, really nice. They have offices there. There's a fishing station there where you can get your fishing license and go out in the lake and see what you can catch. There's pier fishing and boat fishing available there, and they actually hold a lot of fishing tournaments there as well. There's a boat launch area, obviously, to get your boats in and out of the lake. They even have John boat rentals of smaller boats, so you can go and fish all day if you like, if you don't have a boat. There's a Salem Lake shelter and pavilion. They have picnic shelters and grills, all kinds of stuff. They also have walking trails, including a 7-mile walking trail, and a lot of the trails actually goes around the lake, so it's kind of pretty to just be jogging or walking your pets around the lake. So just always picturesque and beautiful. And if you're a fisherman, you're gonna love to know that they have beam carp, catfish, crappie, largemouth bass, and white perch. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything at all I can do to help, the number on the screen is my personal cell phone number. It comes to no one else but me. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.